Alright, what is going on, everyone? Today is Sunday, April 26th. It's 8:01, and today is I'm going to be showing y'all a pull workout. We got the bench here, so I'm sitting down because I got this new battery for this camera. It allows unlimited usage because my prior, if you saw, it was charging. The original battery just keeps dying, and then with this whole COVID stuff, the other two batteries that I ordered are taking forever. I ordered it back in March, and it's coming in, I want to say, late May to June. So, and this cable here is like, it allows only a certain reach, so that's why I'm sitting here. All the other outlets that we have are used up by other things, but I have the bench here. I'm gonna do a dumbbell. We're gonna use, I'll be using like dumbbells, the easy bar. This room is too small. I'm waiting for my my squat rack to come in so I can use that. The barbell's out there, so I won't be using the barbell. So that's pretty much it. So enjoy this workout. Alright, what is going on, everyone? So I wanted to do a voiceover, and I'm just going to let these clips just play, so if you're missing a certain part or anything like that, go ahead and go back to that specific part of the clip. So anyways, so obviously I am slowly investing into a home gym and all that, but I see a lot of how should I say, wrong information out there as far as training and nutrition. So with this specific video, this is going to be more towards the training side. I see a lot of people. So first off, I do a lot of research, and I am in Facebook groups. I talk to quite a few people, and obviously social media. I am on social media a lot, and one of the many questions I see get asked is, what's the best training, or what's the best workout to get me the best results, best this, best that. They're trying to find this shortcut, and I just cannot believe some of this stuff people say. Oh, do this and that because it's the best. For example, like do cable at pull downs because it's the best, or do deadlifts because it's the best. And there's a bunch of research behind it, and yes, studies have shown that the deadlift, being a compound movement, more muscles come into play, blah blah blah. It all boils down to the person's goals, their body mechanics. There's just way too many variables to say this one particular exercise is quote unquote the best. So how I like to approach it is very simple, right? Yes, for me and for my clients, first I break down exactly what all do they do, their body mechanics, what they can do, this and that. Obviously, along the journey, there's a linear progression. That's what we want. But I'll just use me, right? So yes, I go for compound movements. But when you don't have equipment, like I said, I'm very fortunate to be able to find the equipment. It's a hot commodity right now. But before that, I was doing a bunch of band workouts, body weight, and when it comes to training a specific muscle group, for example, back, right? What I like to do is, if you have no equipment, pre-exhaust the muscle, right? Really focus on that mind-muscle connection. And if you're in if you're in fitness because of hypertrophy reasons, meaning you want to build muscle, you want to physically change how you look, time under tension is very important. So there's a ton of different ways to go about doing or accomplishing a specific thing, right? Building muscle, losing fat, blah blah blah. You just have to go out there and test, right? But there's just not one exercise that just trumps everything. Me personally, I mean, there are studies out there, but there are other people who have done X, Y, and Z, build this, build that, without doing said exercise. And I've seen some of my clients, sorry, that was my phone. I've seen some of my clients get great results without having to do heavy compounds. It all boils down to those two things, honestly. Now that I'm really sitting down and thinking about it, trying to come up with something, I've realized that number one, well, this doesn't have to be in a particular order, but if you're in the gym, to physically change how you look, right? Obviously diet is a big thing, but when it comes to training, two things that I always keep in mind is, do I feel that muscle working, and how much tension can I put that muscle under? For example, bicep curl, right? Everyone has, they've seen it once in their life. You see a person, a gym bro, trying to hit biceps, but they're like using their back, they're using their legs, they're using everything other than the bicep. And it's like, are you really getting the most out of that muscle? So that's kind of how I like to approach my training, with band, with dumbbell, with barbell, with body weight, with anything. And that's something that I always keep consistent with my clients, with my girlfriend, you name it. So hopefully that was helpful. If you haven't already, first off, again, hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, ask away, comment down below, hit me up on Instagram, and I would love to help. Obviously, I'm making this content for you all, so do not hesitate to reach out. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you all are staying. I can't really speak. I hope you all are staying safe. I know this pandemic has really impacted a lot of us. And if I can do anything, it is to make fitness content for free for you all. But yeah, also, if you haven't already, like this video, share it with someone. Test out these two principles. I didn't make them up. It's something that I personally learned from trial and error. I think I've total, I'd say about, how long? About close, I want to say 10 years, right? I'm 27. I started working out in 2008. I mean, I've worked out pretty much my entire life, but it all started around 2007-ish to 2008. So it's 2020, so I'd say a little over 10 years. So yeah, and obviously, got certified as a personal trainer, decided to make this thing a career in 2016. But anyways, enough of that rant. But yeah, stay safe, and more content coming to you all soon. So later.